So floor level, how are we performing? Is the foundation in normal tolerance? Has the floor maintained a normal amount of settlement? Is the floor still level? Is it still functioning in a normal fashion, like the other homes in the neighborhood? Many times there are other witnesses, drywall cracks, door alignment, or brick cracks, telling us there's stress, possible movement, seasonal movement for sure, and the floor will still be level. Like when measured, it's still level, or level within a normal tolerance. What I mean by normal tolerance? Generally what I've used for 30 years is 1/4 inch and 4 feet, 1/2 inch and 8 feet, 3/4 inch and 12 feet, and 1 inch and 16 feet. This can be extrapolated further out across the whole foundation, which happens sometimes when you're measuring the whole foundation. For our purposes, most of the foundation movement that you'll see will be within the first 6 feet perpendicular to an exterior wall. And generally speaking, in DFW, the most volatile area of the foundation is within the first 2 feet of the exterior wall. This is also the area that has the most moisture variance, which is what we've been talking about, the expansive clay soils in DFW, and seasonal movement here, which makes the assessment of the foundation a little bit trickier than most other parts of the world. So now we're going to connect the exterior witnesses with the interior witnesses to see what our story is. Starting on the outside with the mortar line, I look down the corner from the front of the house and I see that the mortar line is deflecting toward the back corner. As I walk along this wall, I see brick and mortar step cracks with the stair steps that we talked about earlier in a 90-degree angle, indicating stress in that same direction as the mortar line. As I continue to walk along that wall, I see brick and window separation laterally toward the deflection of the mortar line and toward the stress of the stair step cracks. Then I get to the other corner and I find that the frieze board is separated as well. So on the exterior, we have all 4 witnesses there. The frieze board is separated, the brick and window alignment has separated, the brick and mortar step cracks have stressed, and the mortar line is deflected from one corner to the other. So next we go to the interior witnesses. I see drywall cracking, past and present. I use the flashlight trick to look for the patching, and I can see patches. But I also see recent drywall cracks that are open. Then I see that the door is misaligned as well. It's sticking. It's perpendicular to the exterior wall where we have all 4 witnesses corroborating the same story, and the door is sticking. It's pinching. It's misaligned toward that exterior wall. And then the floor is measured, and I'm 2 inches out of level and 8 feet. There we have 7 witnesses all telling the same story. In the 7-witness equation, I give more weight to floor level and the mortar line that run from corner to corner. If I'm unsure in making my opinion on how the foundation is performing, I look at these 2 indicators to help me break the tie. I hope the 7 witnesses have been helpful to you today and that they empower you to look at your home with new eyes. I also hope that this helps you go deeper in your conversation with engineers, your inspectors, your realtors, as you discuss your foundation. My goal was for you to have a deeper and new understanding of foundations in the DFW area, and I hope that we've accomplished that today. All the best.